Michael John Ritchie and his wife Nancy.
Evening.
Evening.
Thank you. On behalf of Palmdale Masonic Lodge, number 769, Free and Accepted Mason, I welcome you and thank you for gathering here on this beautiful evening to witness the Golden Veterans Award ceremony of Worshipful Mike Ritchie. The fact that you have attended this virtual ceremony to be here today is a testament to the amazing amount of love and support Worshipful Mike Ritchie had. Many of you have given Worshipful Mike Ritchie much warmth and support through the years. I am sure that Worshipful Mike Ritchie would be very happy and thank you all for being here to celebrate this big day. I would also like to introduce those who will be assisting me during this occasion. They are Worshipful John Schuster, Past Master, Inspector of the 701st Masonic District, who will be the Marshal, and Brother Robert Walden, Master-elect, who will be the chaplain during this occasion. Before we begin this evening ceremony, I would like to introduce the visiting dignitaries that are with us. Those who are members, please, of these dignitaries that I'm going to mention, please raise your right hand. Youth orders, concordant and appendant bodies, lodge masters and masters-elect,
Dave Robert.
There you go, Master.
What?
Golden Veteran Award recipients.
That's you.
Merle,
Yep, I'm here.
raise your hand. There you go.
Tell me he has gotten it.
Hiram Award recipient. Thank you. Past Masters. Grandmasters Youth Support Award recipients. Grand Lodge committeemen and board members. Grand Lodge inspectors.
That's me, and I think you're done. I don't think we have anybody else.
Let us now begin our ceremony. I am particularly pleased and honored to join you this evening for this Golden Veterans Award presentation honoring Worshipful Mike Ritchie. The year was 1970, became a Master Mason to be exact, May 28, 1970. It was the year the top song was Bridge Over Troubled Water by Simon and Garfunkel. Price of loaf of bread in 1970 was 25 cents. A Ford Pinto automobile cost $1,919. Southwest Airlines began flying. Samsung originally sold noodles. Wow. It wasn't until 1970 that they started selling electronics. Boeing Jumbo Jet, the 747, debuted. Smithsonian began publication. Number one hit was the Guess Who, American Woman, no sugar tonight. And the quotes, it's the real thing, Coca-Cola. The previous year, a young man by the name of Michael John Ritchie wandered into his local Masonic lodge and submitted an application. Little did he realize that was entering a lifelong journey. And tonight, we are privileged to recognize the first 50 years of that journey. Brethren and friends, it has been a custom of the Grand Lodge of California to present to those brothers who have obtained a minimum of 50 years of membership in good standing the Golden Veterans Award. This honor is presented only to the select few who have reached this point in time by their own volition and at the will and pleasure of our great Creator. The most worshipful Grand Lodge of Free and Accepted Mason of the state of California has noted with gratification that worshipful Mike Ritchie has been a member of a regular lodge of Masons for 50 years. At this time, we shall have the pleasure and privilege of bestowing upon him a visible token of our fraternal love and appreciation. In accordance with the teaching of our institution, let us invoke the blessing of God. Please assume an attitude of prayer.
Supreme Grand Master, ruler of heaven and earth, we thank thee for life, health, and strength, and daily provisions of thy providence. Grant to our brother many additional years of life. Be ever near him, sustain and comfort him. Lead him in thy ways, that he may have happiness and friendship all of the days of his life. Amen.
Mote it be. Worshipful Ritchie was initiated and entered the Apprentice Mason on September 11, 1969. Passed to the degree of fellowcraft on February 25, 1970. Raised to the sublime degree of Master Mason on May 28, 1970. He is now a member and past master of Palmdale Masonic Lodge number 769. Worshipful Mike Ritchie, in recognition of your having been a member of a regular lodge of Master Masons for more than half a century, and by direction of the most worshipful Grand Lodge, I am honored and privileged to present to you this visible token of fraternal love and appreciation of your brethren.
This Golden Veterans Award is but a small token of the esteem in which you are held and the affection in which you are regarded. The gold color of this pin, it shows better, there we go, is used to signify 50 years of membership. The blue face alludes to a righteous contact, as limitless as the vast expanse of the sky, which is so necessary to maintain that membership. This compass and the letter G etched on its face are recognized as an emblem or insignia of our Masonic fraternity. Certainly, many important, successful, and even famous men have seen it fit to adorn themselves with our beloved square and compass, but only a select few, a tiny fraction, are ever entitled to wear the coveted and prestigious Golden Veterans Award. It is emblematical of that purity of life and conduct which should be displayed by Masons whithersoever dispersed. It is a badge of merit and distinction which will cause your brethren to recognize you as one who has long been devoted to the ideals of this institution. This beautiful pin, we know, will be worn with pride. We sincerely hope that you will wear it with pleasure and honor to yourself and the fraternity.
Brother Marshall, you will symbolically conduct our worshipful brother to a place between the pillars and, when instructed, symbolically conduct him once around the lodge, stopping at the altar, as you provide a brief summary of our brother's life.
Now, the marshal at this point would be taking you in between, if we were in the lodge, and placing you in between the pillars. And that's where you would be right now. Go ahead, Bob.
Okay. My brother, when you entered the lodge 50 years ago, you stood between two pillars and represent the spiritual and material composites of our nature. On top of those pillars are two globes, one representing the earth and other the heavens. The one representing the heavens remind us of God and whence we came. And the one representing the earth of that which we eventually become, only by a belief in a supreme being and the desire to do good works for our fellow man. We are able to continue your journey through Freemasonry. Because you decided yourself to 50 years of Masonry, there is no doubt that you have led a well-spent life and will, therefore, be blessed with a heavenly reward. Brother Marshall, you may begin your travel.
As I'm doing your biography, I would be conducting you around the lodge in the same way that you have previously been conducted. And we would be stopping right at the altar when it's all completed. So Mike started his Masonic journey in 1963 when he joined the Palmdale DeMolay, holding the station of secretary. In November of 1964, he joined the U.S. Navy, and while in service, he completed his representative DeMolay and became a senior DeMolay, recently receiving his 50-year pin. He joined Palmdale Lodge in September of 1968, passed in February of 1970, and was raised in May of 1970. He's a third-generation Mason, having reached 50 years. He married his beautiful wife, Nancy, in June of 1969, and they have two sons who were both senior DeMolays. In 1970, he joined the LA County Fire Department. He was stationed in several parts of this valley as a fireman, paramedic, and engineer, retiring in 2002. He joined the DeMolay Advisory Board in the 1980s and was a certified advisor. After retirement, Mike was invited back and began sitting in lodge. We all know what a mistake that is. Soon he was sitting as junior warden, and after qualifying was installed as junior warden. He moved up the rank and served as worshipful master. He was also treasurer of the building board and was instrumental in rebuilding the lodge when it flooded during his term as master. Mike joined the Al Malika Shrine in the Scottish Rite Valley of Pasadena, was a member of the Antelope Valley Shrine Club and the Shrine Carts for many years, and held the office of president of the Shrine Club. Mike and his wife joined Eastern Star, and Mike has held the offices of warder, chaplain, associate, and worthy patron.
My brother, with pleasure we behold you before the altar of Freemasonry, that altar which you were taught to approach 50 years ago. There, you assume obligation designed to make a lasting impression upon your mind and to serve as an uplifting and ennobling influence upon your life and character. Again, you have approached the altar of Freemasonry, this time to commemorate the recognition that comes only to those fortunate brethren who have labored upon the lodge faithfully for half a century. Within the radiant pages of the great light, which rests upon Freemasonry's altar, we read again and again of the blessing bestowed upon that man who is privileged to walk humbly with his God through a long and honorable life. In the Proverbs of Solomon, it is written, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding. For by me thy days shall be multiplied, and the years of thy life shall be increased." 50 years ago, you remembered your Creator in the days of your youth. Today, we commemorate the completion of your half century of Masonic fellowship. In a span of 50 years, each Mason gives of his substance, many give also of their time, others add loyalty and steadfast devotion, but to all of us, our gentle craft gives far more than we could give to it in a lifetime of service. Thus, when we pay tribute to you on your Golden Veteran anniversary, we also pay tribute to the fraternity which opened its portal to you and which made it possible for you to build your life upon the sublime principles it inculcates. On a memorable occasion 50 years ago, when the badge of a Mason was placed on your hands, you were admonished to wear that spotless apron with pleasure to yourself and honor to the fraternity. Thus, I trust you will so wear the Golden Veterans Award. May you wear that emblem in health, happiness, and prosperity, and may your days be long upon the land which the Lord God hath given us. May the joy of this moment abide with you always, and may you ever stand as one you stood, a just and upright Mason, worthy to be known as a child of God. Brethren, you will join me in saluting our brother by the battery of 3 times 3. Together, brethren. Brethren, behold your newest Golden Veteran Award recipient.
Congratulations, Mike.
Thank you. Thank you.
You got more to do there, Bob.
My brother, I am pleased to present to you this Golden Veterans Award certificate. And with it, I extend the heartiest congratulations of our Grand Master and the entire Grand Lodge. Your certificate and pin will be mailed to you in a very near future. Worshipful Mike Ritchie, may we hear from you at this time.
Thank you very much. It's very much appreciated what everybody has done. And when I started this journey a little over 50 years ago, I had no idea, no thought of ever reaching 50 years. It just wasn't in my mind. I'll be dead long before that. And here I am. I just turned 74. And that's younger than some of you and older than some others. But I've enjoyed my time in the Masonic Order. 2 years and a little bit more as master at Palmdale. And it was a challenge because of the flood. We had to meet at Lancaster for a few months, or basically a year, I think it was. And that was different. That was different. But I've enjoyed it. I appreciate all that you've done. I wish Merle was around for dinner, but smack your lips, everybody. I just splurged for a virtual prime rib dinner, baked potato with corn on the cob.
Oh,
I hope you all enjoyed it.
very good.
Crazy Adams.
Thank you.
Brother Chaplain, would you please deliver the benediction that will conclude the ceremony, after which please join me in congratulating our honoree and his wife.
Supreme Grand Master, ruler of heaven and earth, now that we are about to separate, wilt thou be pleased so to influence our hearts and minds that we may each one of us practice out of the lodge those great moral duties which are inculcated in it, and with reverence study and obey the laws which thou hast given us in thy holy word. Amen.
So motive.
Promote it be.
Promoted B.
This concludes our ceremony. Shall we give worshipful Mike Ritchie another big applause?
Congratulations, Mike.
Thank you.
Congratulations, worshipful.
And for all of you. Thank you.
Congratulations, Michael.
Thank you. I didn't hear you clapping.
I'm holding the iPad.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'll have to put you down.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Thank you, John.
I did my leg.
Very nice service. Thank you.
Bob did a good job, that's for sure.
Mhm.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Okay,
Thank you very much for having this for Michael.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
I look forward to when we won't have to do it this way and we'll
Oh, yeah. Me too.
get dinner and.
I'm
You
waiting
remember
to get
why?
back for Lucetta's dinners.
What are you doing?
I still get to have them on a regular basis.
Well, you're lucky.
yeah.
You're lucky. You're very, very lucky.
Run, run.
All right, ready? Good night, everybody.
Good night, Ed.
Right.
Good night.
Right.
Good seeing you, Karen.
So who's all here? Bob,
I'm
Robert,
still,
Merle?
yeah,
That's doesn't look like Lucetta.
No.
don't look like me.
She's wearing a mask.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. And Jim. Hello, Jim. Thank you, Jim.
How you doing?
Doing fine, doing fine. How's the house doing?
Good.
All
It's
spiffy,
Still
clean,
working on.
still working?
Yeah, still working on it.
Oh, boy. Well, it'll get done. It'll get done.
Yep,
We have nothing but time.
we're hoping. Yeah,
What are you doing for
not
Christmas?
much else to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you
Staying
doing
home.
for Christmas, Jim? Staying home?
Yep, we're staying here.
Okay. Did you get your Christmas
Not
lights?
much
up?
else to do.
Yeah.
No,
No?
didn't do that.
Well, you got them out at
No.
least. No. Where's Sharon?
She's out in the kitchen doing some cookies.
Oh, good, good. I'll expect some the
Yeah.
next time you go to the airport. A drive-by
Okay, that'll
cookie
be next week.
next week, okay. Tell her hi for us.
Yep, I'm open.
Yeah.
Will
Did you
do.
get, did you get a letter from Star today?
I haven't got any mail today.
Oh,
Our
yeah.
mailman's he's coming around 7 or 8 o'clock at night, I think.
Oh, wow. Wow. That's too late to go
Yeah,
looking
but-
at the mailbox.
No, I'll go up later.
Yeah, ours came about 3, so.
Is there something I should be aware of that's,
No, there was,
No.
there was just an invitation for a tea party, a virtual tea party.
oh yeah, we
You
got
got
that a couple days ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, well, I just emptied the mailbox today.
Why are we-
Hmm,
So anyway, I just found
Okay.
out. Bob, Robert, thank you very much for putting this on and running the show.
My pleasure, Worshipful. My pleasure.
I'm sorry that I wasn't able to be at any of your meetings. Your real meetings, not the virtual ones. But maybe after this is all over, you can sit in the east and I can enjoy your stewardship.
Oh, it's up to him up there.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. Big guy. Big guy. Thank you, Merle.
Yeah, Mike.
I'm glad we could get you on.
Yeah, well, thanks to my daughter.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Yep.
know, I just passed I had my 50 over 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, wow,
It's been over 10 years.
Yeah.
wow.
It
What gets you-
passes.
It-
It just passes. When you said you were 70, I could only say, I wish.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, it's something that I'm the, what, 3rd generation, but the 4th in the family that's gotten, no, I'm sorry. I'm the 3rd one. My dad, my uncle, my granddad, and myself. Yeah, 4. 4 of us all have 50 years.
Cool.
Worshipful
Wow.
Mike, the first time I visited your mom, I saw your dad's Masonic medals and everything on the wall.
Yeah,
It was
Yeah.
amazing.
yeah, we made that for him, for Mom
Who's we?
and
You got a mouse in your pocket?
you. My wife and I paid for having that done. Okay,
My
And,
sister made it.
that's in Texas now, that shadow box. It's with my baby brother. So again, John, thank you. Robert,
Pleasure.
Thank you, John.
My pleasure.
I see you, John.
It's good to see you too, Merle.
I'm nice to be here.
glad to have you. Mr. Walden,
Yes, sir.
good luck with next year.
Thank you.
Hopefully you'll be able to sit in the East in reality and not just virtually. Yeah,
Well, there's a
We
good
hope.
chance.
there's
We'll see.
the way
Looking better.
California's going, we're gonna have, what is it, 35 million? We'll have that many infected here in another 6 weeks.
God, I
Feels
hope
that
so.
way.
Well, then everyone will have it and it'll be time to go back to normal, I guess.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
we're hoping, we're hoping. So,
Yeah.
Paul, thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Even though Lucetta would look better sitting there. She could have come. I wish she would have.
Well, she's busy doing some stuff for Grand Executive Committee.
Oh,
for the
always,
Rainbows.
always busy with it. Always
Oh,
busy.
she's got roped into more stuff last
Oh.
night, so
Sounds like Henry Weaver kept getting roped into stuff for the moose.
yeah.
So So,
These guys, they're trying to rope him into doing QuickBooks.
oh boy.
He can't do computer. I don't know how he's gonna do anything like that.
Yeah, yeah. Henry needs to back off now. He's got his health problems and he needs to back off and take care of himself.
Hi, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
It's a nice of you to show up, Jeff.
Me, I'm sorry about that. I got it home as quick as we could. I missed all the action.
You missed it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, man. Well,
Such
Yeah, I recorded it. So
He'd look better if he had a Packers jacket on, though.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Broncos is okay. I'm torn. Kevin wants the Broncos and Stephen wants Green Bay. Oh, don't know where to go. So, well, thank you, gentlemen. I'm
Thank you
going
too,
to sign off and have a safe and Merry Christmas, and everybody keep it on the negative side.
Exactly.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Congratulations.
Bye.
Congratulations, Mike.
congratulations. We're
Thank you. Thank you all.
Now,
Thank
how do you get
Yeah,
out of
no,
here?
it's difficult to you just rush straight from work.
Straight from work.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate that.
I was like, man,
Well,
maybe
thanks
I
for
can
the
catch the
overtime.
tail end.
You can stop the recording, Worstel.
okay.